right, we are returning. Mishka, you find yourself here. Definitely out of combat, but your two allies are stable but unconscious.
I guess we kind of can just rest here?
You could take a short rest. A short rest would be an hour. You would regain your uses of wild shape. They would be able to spend hit dice to get themselves up. I don't know. Maybe.
I think, funny enough, I think we have to have a short rest to regain 1 hit point, and then do another one to. Let me check. I may be wrong with that. I may just be able to use spend hit die.
Yes.
There's some minutia of rules which are kind of hard to remember.
There are some minutia, and my book is not around at the moment.
Yeah, you regain 1 hit point after 1d4 hours, then you can take a short rest.
Okay, let me roll a die. 4 hours. Ouch.
Ow.
So 4 hours go by of you hanging around in here. Whatever that thing was.
I mean, you could also... I don't know, yeah. Are druids able to, like, switch their spells up from a short rest?
I think so.
Or is that I don't remember who can do that. There's some class.
I don't think it's druids. I know there's some class that can do. I think that might.
I can switch around the cantrips though. Yeah.
No, your cantrips are permanent. Your cantrips you can only switch up at levels.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you?
That I could...
Well, there might be something. Let's look up druid. Because I was talking about using the class option Unearthed Arcana too, which would give me a little bit more options. But yes, which I think allows you to switch them up at levels for cantrips. Oh, okay. Yes. We'll just have to complete some stuff for your character at some point this week. But anyway.
Well, we don't have a second game after this, so we can do it after.
We theoretically could. I keep put that out there. So, you rest away for a while. Mishka, if you wanted to, you could spend hit dice to recover.
Sure.
Where's your schedule? That is your schedule. That's the paper I've used right now. And your schedule says...
Do I just hit the hit dice button?
You just hit the hit die button. And it will ask you how many you're spending then. Okay, so you gain 9 hit points from spending 1 hit die.
Cool.
If you have the choice of spending more, if you're not up to your maximum.
I think it brought me all the way up, though.
Okay, yeah, you only took a bit of, or you're at least very close. I can't remember how much damage you took post bear. I think that was the only hit you took.
I think I only took 7.
Yeah, 7. So yeah, you'll put up your. So if you took 7, you put up to 21. Should put you back at your maximum. Okay. The other 2 of you will gain 1 hit point back in 4 hours.
Yay!
You're conscious again.
Yay!
Can we also spend hit dice?
Sure.
We can. I don't. Yeah, I think you have to spend an extra hour, so it's fair.
You've been resting enough.
That's fair. I'll take that ruling. I don't care about rules. Anyway,
just to keep the timing a little bit more, like, you know, you're already going into. Oh boy, you went on the evening of day 9, so and then you were into day 10, so you're somewhere like maybe afternoon on day 10.
Okay.
I'm spending 2 hit die.
When you know that you have to be home before the evening on day 2. For the next time you work. Because you did not call off. Yeah.
I have 5 hit points again.
You can spend the rest of your hit dice if you want. You have 3 of them.
Oh, that might be good. Yeah, let's see what the other one is. Alright, I'm gonna use all 3.
Well, I'm only using my 2 because I have now a maximum hit points of 13.
Ah.
And that 2 got me to 12, which is close enough.
Oh.
Yeah,
Because I got minus 11 max hit points, because Tantus rolled really well on that attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually down to 6, so I can't spend those other 2 anyway.
Yeah, so the 1 might be enough. Let's see, recovering that. That's a good thing.
Long rest.
Long rest, so...
It's really simple in 5e. I actually think it's...
Yep.
I honestly think it's overly simplified in 5e.
Yep, so long rest, you recover your hit points that you've lost. So, what do you want to do now? You're in this room. Your friendly neighborhood
Wraith...
Wraith...
be fine for another, like, 4 hours to give it a day.
Yeah.
And...
You know, your friendly neighborhood Wraith left. Hasn't come back, but, yeah.
We know he's around, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's not a Banshee.
God, Banshees are awful in any system that has them.
It's like Constitution save, or else you drop to 0 hit points. I think is what it is in 5e.
Yup.
It can only do it once per day, but still. Banshee Whale is the worst.
And with our luck, it'd be for some. And
Yeah. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, funny enough, you're technically stable. You're just down but stable. But but the idea is that if it knocks out the whole party, it just kills you all.
Yeah, it's still pretty awful, but it's such a much lower CR than in Pathfinder. In Pathfinder, Banshees suck.
Oh yeah, no, it's because they've got one, like in 5e, they've just got one really devastating ability, but they're kind of like a one hit, like they're kind of, yeah, blast cannon, I guess is a good way of putting it.
Ooh. I have to look up how much damage that was, because I used a Banshee on someone before. Oh yeah, that's right, it's a CR 13 instead of CR 4. Yep.
To be fair, CRs in 5e are also kind of like lower in general.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah. Ooh, oh my god, that's right, it's just a straight amount of damage. Holy crap! Anyway, I'm done looking that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Make a save or take 140 damage.
Oh gosh.
Jesus.
That's way different.
I had someone that lived
very
through that. I remember. They lived through the one whale, and then was fighting off the Banshee until it could whale again. That's how long it was fighting the thing. Anyway, what are you doing in this room? You're feeling not pleasant, but you're alive.
Yeah, we basically just huddle next to the door, rest up.
Mm-hmm. You can still,
anyway.
The two of you at least can probably still in your nightmares hear their voices of like, "Join us, join us."
Just, had I lived one more round, I was gonna cast Turn Undead. It would have helped.
Would have helped. So yeah, what do you want to do? As I said, there's these
I really should have done that first
tables here. Oh, let me remove your sword. And there's the like levers and stuff on the base of the statue. You can see that there seems to be a set of levers on the side here, which switched when you pull the lever over here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna inspect the levers.
Okay, there seems to be the set of 2 on the one side, and then there seems to be a set of 5 on the other side that are separated out.
Any labels?
Yeah, there are some labels here. The one
like, pull this one and activate the trap below your feet. So I know not to pull it.
Oh, no. There is no... I'm sorry, there's no label on the 5.
Okay, but what about the 3?
Well, there's the 2 and the 5. The 2, it just says...
Oh, sorry, the 2. Sorry.
It just says gates. They are labeled.
Can I lift up the other one? Or does it just alternate them?
The 2, when you switch them, they seem to alternate each other. And
okay, so you pull one and it alternates the other.
Yeah, and it also switches the 2 portcullises.
Yeah.
You can see that you can... If you wanted to head farther, we'll say south, you could. Of course, there's the door behind you in the northern corner. And you're not sure what the other levers do at all.
Well, let's check this door out.
Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of these dogs and blades, and I'll put this wraith dude over here for now, because you're going up this way. Okay. Boop boop.
Ba-doop.
Yep. Goes up this way and kind of turns the corner over here.
Oh, well. When I said check out, I was going to make a perception check.
Oh, go ahead and make that perception check anyway. Sorry. Roll that perception check. We'll see if you noticed anything anyway.
No.
No, it was a door. Wait.
Cool, door. Open.
Oh, damn it. It's still a new sock. I've forgotten that Nightbot says that. For a while there, I had the command door. It's a door.
Oh.
Because people were checking a door, and I'm like, it's a door. It's a goddamn freaking door.
But what if it's a door disguised as a door?
Well,
it could be.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, yeah. Alright. The hall extends this way, and then...
I don't know why I'm face
this
checking
way.
right now.
Alright. And this goes up. Oh, that's easy. Goes up right there. Goes up to here, and you see an opening right here. Otherwise, the hall seems to just dead end down here.
Let's check out that dead end.
Okay. Roll perception then, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there seems to be a secret door. Right here. Oh, and for those of you that look down that hallway, the hallway goes too far than that one. Man, when I know these things, it makes it easier. When I understand how this map works. Makes it a lot easier, and it kind of turns down this way. So, yeah, it's a secret door. Doesn't seem to be a dangerous secret door. Oh, that's freehand. That's not shit. It's fine. So there's like a secret little hallway here that leads into a room. Like so.
Cool.
Okay. So this chamber here appears to have a number of stone coffins.
Oh.
Do I have stone coffins in my items, or am I just gonna have to figure something?
I only go far enough to peek in.
I got coffins. Copy. Let's make a couple of these. There seems to be 5 stone coffins in here. one centered like that. There you go. Otherwise, the chamber is empty.
Yeah. No idea.
Well, what are you going to do? It's a room with stone coffins.
I don't want to go in.
Do you want to get safe?
Yeah, I'm a little worried some more ghosts are gonna pop out of there.
Would I know anything about this room though? Would I why they would have a coffin?
No, you actually probably wouldn't know for sure. You could probably guess that these are probably members of the cult that died at some point in time and were interred here. Whether they died at this location or were eventually moved here to be interred, you're not sure.
Yeah.
Can I roll an investigation?
Sure.
See if I understand anything in here.
All right, yeah. You take like a look around. So I'll just kind of move you. You gotta be in the room for investigations. You're in here. Take a look around. None of the coffins seem to be necessarily marked. Each one seems to have a different symbol on them. You don't recognize the symbols. Like they're on the kind of lids. These are, as I said, they're not quite sarcophagus. They're stone coffins. So it looks like the entire things can be moved. It's just that they're made of stone rather than wood. Much easier lids to remove than, let's say, a sarcophagus would, definitely. The strange symbols that seem to be up towards where the head would be are the only thing that seems to be of notice in each of them. Each one has a different symbol, but you do see some common themes between them. Each one seems to be centered around what appears to be a gemstone. Though the fading has happened over time on these, like, these symbols were, like, very vibrant paintings at one point in time. They were painted on, like, you know, they were carved in here and then painted. It looks like the gems were originally rubies. It looks like there's a red to them.
Vassal, do you understand any of these symbols?
I check out the symbols.
You could roll me either a history or a religion.
Religion.
Okay.
Oh, hey!
Hey, you take a close look at them, and you're unsure, but you get a feeling that, this is some kind of order, within the Church of Asmodeus. They must have been members of an order within that, like a, either like a religious order, or it could have been like, a warrior order, maybe. You're not sure the exact purpose of it. Each one seems to match, like, it has aspects of the same order you're thinking, which you can kind of recognize a little bit. But then it each seems to be flavored in a way that maybe it makes it personalized. So as each one of them were members of this order and earned their own symbol. They were important people in them.
So they'll kick our ass if we disturb them. Got it.
I mean, if they're undead?
Anyway. This seems to have been honored burials. I think we will, maybe good to leave it be.
Yeah, but I'd rather not touch anything that can wake up again.
But, well, that's why I'm saying we should leave it be.
Well, I will say, if the archaeologists find this place, they would probably remove the coffins and investigate them.
Well, yes, but they do things very slowly, step by step. So when they do run into danger, the people who have clubs can come in, beat them up, take a step back, and the archaeologists can come in. There's probably a systematic way of doing it that dungeon crawlers don't quite do.
You're fine. Anyway. Let's see here. Well, why don't we leave it up at the coffin room then? That's probably a good point to leave it because you've been exploring a little bit of here.
Well, you've done our job. You've made us sufficiently paranoid.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Granted, it'll probably be a couple more sessions of checking this out, but it might be a chance for mysteriously someone to appear through time and space. Possibly. It'll give the opportunity. But yeah, we'll leave it at the coffin room. That's a great way of saying that.
Don't leave me in the coffin room.
They probably wouldn't. You know, it's not a great place to leave people.
Yeah.
If you die, then maybe it would be.
Oh, if I die, just throw me in there.
Mm-hmm. You could be with the honored dead.
Mm-hmm.
Hang out, you know, chat a little bit. The Wraith can come in and scream stuff at you, and you'd be like, look, we're honored dead, thank you very much. We're not, like, all, like, cursed for, you know, all time and suffering upon the mortal plane. Meh, 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 meh.
Members only, thank you very much, please leave.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah, thank you all for joining us this week. It was some excitement, some danger. They lived.
Barely.
Barely.
I mean, I lived perfectly fine because I had a.
Uh-huh. Because Bear saved you. And Moonbeam.
Tantus's dice just love me far too much.
They do. They love to murder you.
I mean, same thing happened with the little the centipedes. It's just like, oh, here are these things with like what +2 to attack. Oh, let's just overcome your AC of 17 on all of them.
It's like they descend upon you and like just tear you apart. They're like CR like 1/4, and they're just like murdering you. It's like, well, there's nothing I can do about that. The dice just wanted you dead.
I'm starting to feel like maybe you should just leave me to die so I can make a character that's not cursed.
You'll be fine.
It's fine. We kept you alive each time, right?
Mostly.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. Mostly.
The Moonbeam helped you out.
Yeah, Moonbeam's awesome. But yeah, thank you for joining us. We'll be back. I don't know if any of the next couple of weeks we're going to play it by ear just because of the holiday season. Personally, this early in the morning, I am not busy on any of the days, but if people are, we'll cancel it out for that week. So at very least, we'll be back post-holiday season. If we get an episode in one of these days, we'll let you know on Discord and Twitter. And yes, clerics do have channel energy in 5e, and the cleric was going to do that, but then got beat up by.
Yeah, I did not get a chance. I was about to do turn undead, and it was like, let me cast spiritual weapon first. They're not gonna hit me 3 turns in a row. That way, as I turn them, I can continue to hit them.
They had +4. That's a decent amount to attack.
No, it is, and it's like, you know, they're gonna hit, but it's just they hit me every time.
They really
and
did.
They
really did. They really were murdery. Why don't we go around and have everybody shout out where you can find you, etc., so people can keep an eye out for you. I don't think I did an intro for people to begin with, so I mean, you know,
I don't think you did, actually.
This morning, I was forgetting a bunch of stuff, and that'll be on my list of things to forget. Hey, we'll just do Worm. We'll do that direction. We'll loop around clockwise for Worm.
So. I'm Diamond Worm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWorm or @DiamondWorm on Twitter. I stream rarely, but on occasion. My plans are to ramp that up when I finally get a job and have a stable schedule.
Yay, schedule. Stability. Let us go for Jinx. What's going on? Shout out for you.
I scams on Twitch and Twitter. I stream on the weekends mostly, and mostly just play really random games or I don't know, draw.
Always good things.
Yeah, I have the next 2 weeks off, so I'll
Ooh.
probably be streaming a little bit more.
Nice. And Jess.
I am Bubblegum Viking, Twitch and Twitter, and at some point, I'm not sure if it's gonna be tonight or not, I gotta go through like 150 colors of thread to find the correct green to cross-stitch a baby Yoda.
I love it. I wish you luck.
Oh, it's gonna be wonderful if I have the colors.
You just have to find that color.
Oh, it's a bitch. I have a lot of greens.
You know, I just realized that I may have been able to cast Turn Undead the same turn as
Spiritual weapon?
Spiritual Weapon.
Yes, you could have.
No, because I don't know why. In my mind, I was thinking, oh, Turn Undead, it's a spell. I can't cast 2 spells in the same turn. And I just realized, wait, no, it's Channel Divinity. It's not a spell.
It
That was
may
my
have
bad.
helped. Maybe. I don't
have.
know. Mistakes were made. It's fine. You know,
Yep.
this is like the first time you're getting into a lot of combat because it's like an actual combat-y area. You're getting used to those abilities. You've just been sitting around role-playing the entire time, earning experience
mean,
through conversational challenges.
It makes sense. We've had like a month where my character's gotten soft.
Yeah.
I'm fleshy and edible.
Your souls are tasty! Join us!
I just really want some friends.
They really do. They were killed off by the Wraith and turned into specters, post cult fall and all, and now they just want some, friends to join them in the eternity. Thousands of years is boring. As for myself, Dennis Naravan Dracovin, I'm pretty often streaming. If you're looking for gaming streams, I've been doing a lot of 7 Days to Die, just a single player game of it on my own. There'll probably be a group game of it Thursday. We're normally Friday, but Friday we can't do it this week, so we're trying it out this Thursday. As for more role-playing stuff, if you didn't catch it, on Sunday was Grinding Gears, which is an every other week D&D RPG stream. That's an enjoyable one. Check it out. Run by someone else, and I'm a player. Legacies of Kain will not be today, which is the Vampire the Masquerade game. It's canceled for today. Again, just like this one, play it wickedly by ear the next couple of weeks. We might be, for that one, 3 weeks off. We'll find out, just because of holidays, because it's Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve on the day we'd be doing these things.
Yay!
Those have to be 7 days apart. Of course they do. Exactly 7 days apart. Anyway, but otherwise, have yourself a great rest of the day. I'll probably stream something tomorrow. Probably more 7 days. But if something else comes up, I'll let people know on Discord and Twitter. And if you're looking for more role-playing stuff, we'll at least probably have... There might be a discussing tabletop on Saturday. I don't know, because Joe can't join. So I'll figure that out, too. Wow, there's a lot of to be determined. It's that season. Anyway, have yourselves the great rest of the day. Thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you. Bye.
Bye.